What's going on, everybody? I'm gonna give you a quick run through of my kayak setup that I got going on here, and I'm fishing out of the Ascend fs10 10-foot sit inside kayak from Bass Pro. On the very front, I have a tie down with some paracord to tie off to anything I need to. Don't have to worry about my boat floating off. Worked my way back to the dry bag where I got from Amazon. It is a Chinook Technical Outdoor from Amazon. I forgot the price of it, but it's a really good bag. Comes in handy. I keep my phone, wallet, keys, all that. Anything I don't want to get wet on there, I keep it in a dry bag, not have to worry about it getting damaged. It is put up on some 2x4s to kind of keep it off the deck, not have to worry about water standing alone on the bottom of it and getting the bag wet. So everything stays dry and protected in there. So that's really good, and it's got a lot of storage, little pockets, tie downs, all that stuff on it. So it comes in very effective when I'm out on the water. The fish finder I have set up on here is the Lowrance Elite 4 Chirp. Perfect size for this kayak, not too big. Gives me all the information I need when I'm out on the water, and not too bulky in the front of you to get in your way while you're fishing. The setup I have around it, the wooden piece setup I have around it, is from, I'll give a shout out to Charlie from Fishing with Charlie. I'll give a link in his description for his YouTube channel. It got the idea from the way he has his kayak set up, and it works very efficiently, so I can keep any pliers, forceps here on the right side, and some lip grippers over here, so everything's up close in front and everything's in front of you, so if you ever need it, you don't have to worry about leaning back. On top of it, I have a GoPro mount, sticky GoPro mount with a swivel on it, so I can, if I want to move a GoPro up here, I can. Usually don't, but it's always good to have it. Over here I have extra storage that I got. It was a little, I think from Walmart, nothing fancy, to hold any string, clippers, anything like that. Just a little extra storage that helps, and a storage compartment here that holds a whistle and all that stuff. So the mandatory kind of things safety things that you need on a kayak while you're out there, just in case something goes wrong. Two sides over here, I got a Scotty mount pole holders. These were not factory built or put on the kayak, so I went ahead and bought them. I think from Dick's Sporting Goods or Bass Pro, and go ahead and install them on here. They are excellent. I can take the mounts here, I can take them off and put them on whenever I need to without having any problems. Usually I take them off when I'm out bass fishing. When I'm kayak fishing for catfish, I will go ahead and put these mount holders. They snap in really easily and effectively, so it works perfect for catfishing and keeping rods out at all times. So those stay on there. These work perfectly. Catfishing, trolling, anything like that, they work pretty good. The Ascend seat, actually I love it, because when you're out on the water and you are sitting there for hours, it kind of pays off to have a really nice seat and comfortable. So that works out, and it's wide. I'm not a small guy, so this works perfectly. On this side over here, I ended up putting a L-shaped bar in there. We drilled some holes out so I can keep any lures, my scale on there, anything like that I want to keep up front and handy, not have to worry about digging in the tackle boxes to get everything out. Kind of comes in effectively. So on the back side here, I got my bilge pump kind of zip tied or bungee cord in here, so if I ever need it, since it's a sit inside, it's always good to have a bilge pump here in case you guys or anybody takes on water. You can get out the water as quick as possible. And of course I always carry an extra towel just in case. On the back here, sorry if the wind is starting to get kind of heavy and audio is horrible. On the back here, I use the L-shaped thing again, drilled some holes out, and I put a leash with paracord, and I think it's just a random clip from, I think it was from Walmart, and I can clip it to any part of my rod, so I don't have to worry about if I do take a spill and flip the kayak, I'm not going to lose any rods, and they will be still attached to the boat. And flip it over and pull the string, and I'll be able to retrieve my fishing poles back. So that comes in really handy. Ended up putting a holder here just to kind of help when I'm moving my kayak by myself onto the water. Kind of helps to have another handle here. Worked my way back to the mounted inside pole holders over here in the back. I ended up putting some PVC pipe in here to go ahead and kind of elevate it so I don't have to worry about it falling out. It sits flush, and it's got little rivets rivets in the back, so it holds this thing in perfectly and they don't slide or wiggle around anywhere. Onto my fishing crate. My fishing crate I ended up getting from, I think it was Bass Pro, just a regular crate, milk crate, and I ended up cutting off the bottom of another one to kind of elevate it a little bit to have it sitting up inside my kayak, so it's a little bit easier accessible and all that. Ended up putting some PVC pipe here for trolling, so I can use my front pole holders for 2 poles, and if I ever wanted to, I got these 2 pole holders here, or it's just an extra place to store a rod when you're out on the water. On the back here of the crate, I have a side pouch from a book bag, fishing book bag that I got a long time ago, and just cut those out to and put in storage in here just to carry some things around, bobbers, anything like that. Comes in very handy. On the back over here I got some fishing pole holders that I bought and I ended up cutting apart. I think it was a 3-pack of fishing pole holders. I ended up cutting them out to the single parts and zip tying them to the back side, so I can keep 2 pole holders back here and 2 holders on the front of the crate, and also the 2 pole holders on the front sides. So all in all, I can put 4 poles in the back, which works perfectly, and my GoPro mount over here that my dad welded for me, and I can shove the pole in there and tighten it down, so how y'all can get the video and all that and don't have to worry about it falling off. So, and then I can put a bucket back here if I ever needed to, if I'm shiner fishing or live bait fishing, and keep a bucket here. I usually put my flip-flops or whatever here, so I don't have to worry about it. And on the back, of course, got the handle and another tie down. Usually I use this tie down to tie onto my car, just to make sure it has a little bit extra security on it so nothing flies off the car. Or you want to tie it down to anything, it's just good to have those tie downs on it. Working my way over to the anchor trolley system, I ended up getting these from Home Depot. I forgot what they're called, but drilled the holes, put some epoxy sealant in it so it's watertight, not going to have any water come in there. And that runs all the way from the front of my back of my kayak all the way to the front. And it has the same thing on that side as well. So, and I put these little guide type things in here also from Home Depot to kind of keep the line tight and all that and keep it upright on the side of the kayak. The anchor pole I got from Walmart, and it is, I believe, goes up to 13 or 14 feet long, so that works perfect for any type of depth of water you're going to be fishing in. Don't have to worry about an anchor and a lot of line and all that. It just becomes a hassle, so it's easier just to be able to stake out the pole in the mud, and you can go on about your day. And it's just fastened in here by this little elastic band, so comes in very handy. We're going to work our way to the other side over here. On this side I ended up putting a pole holder or PVC pipe to hold my net, and sorry if I'm trying to balance the camera at the same time. Put a PVC pipe here to hold my net, extendable, keep it compact and tight, which works perfect. And also the side of the bag here, I ended up cutting off my book bag, fishing book bag, just like the other side, and it can hold the fish removers here, lip grippers here, anything else that I want. It's got a clip here, some more storage, and some zipper pockets down there, so it works perfect. The more storage the better for me. I mean, I love to have the stuff on my kayak and be prepared when you get out on the water. On the side over here I just have a paddle holder on the side over there to kind of hold my paddle without having it fly off. I can just stick it on there, go on about my day if I don't want it in front of me. So we will work my way back up to the front. I ended up putting a leash on here so I don't have to worry about if my paddle comes loose from my kayak or something. I'm not going to lose it, because you get stranded out there on the water with no paddle, it's not going to be a fun day. And towards the front I have a ball mount system here that is I believe I got it from one of the kayak stores out in Hampton, and it's got my transducer here, which works perfect. I kind of shortened it a little bit so it's not so long, it kind of fits perfectly the depth I want. So everything's sealed up, sealant here, put a practice golf ball here so no water will seep in, because I got the wires running up underneath my kayak and into my fish finder, so it keeps everything kind of watertight, not have to worry about water getting in. And the battery I have set up over here is from, I forgot what the battery is, but I got a watertight compartment here, and it's put some sealant in there so I don't have to worry about it, water getting in it, or if it's raining I don't have to worry about the battery getting wet. Keeps it nice and dry and compact. And that's running underneath my kayak here, also to my fish finder, so everything's got power to it and running smoothly. So if you guys have any questions of how in particular of how I have things set up, or how I like to rig my stuff, shoot me a comment in the comment section, or shoot me a question or an email. And if you like it, go ahead and slap the like button. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you guys can keep up to date with all the videos I make. I should be out tomorrow afternoon, or probably in the morning time because I got to work in the afternoon. Probably be out at the Back Bay National Wildlife Refuge with my cousin again in the morning. So hopefully we'll have a little bit better day. So I hope you guys enjoy this video and hope it becomes useful, and I'll catch you guys later.